gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the TDX podcast.
Tonight on TDX, a bombshell enters the villa. And it's not a new cast member. It's Botox, it's Daxxify, it's filler, it's laser, and it's all the little beauty procedures people pretend that they just fix with hydration and yoga or Pilates.
Yoga?
But not us. Oh no. We're going to tell you the real because we don't gatekeep over here. So Danny, tell everyone, what did you recently have done? Because your glow up is chef's kiss.
Well, a lot. Where do you want to start?
Well, there's this whole new craze that men are now starting to enter. They call it the manosphere, which is the new version of, let's see, mansexual. What was it in the past? Was it
Metrosexual?
Metrosexual. This is the new metrosexual, but on steroids. Literally, men are taking testosterone, they're taking peptides, they're doing all the things to fight aging. And you're right there on the, like always, you're always ahead of the curve. You've been doing this for a while. So share how they can do this safely as men and to make sure they still look like men, just
well, first of all, I've gotten into the gym. That was step one. I don't think I'm on a peptide. What exactly is a peptide?
Oh, there's so many now. I thought you mentioned something about peptides. So.
I did. Everybody seems to be on it. Everybody's
it's
on
like the new MLM. What?
Multi-level marketing scheme?
Yes.
Peptides?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, I mean, I call it the multi-level marketing scheme of it all because it seems like people are privately selling this and sharing where to buy it from. I don't know that it's necessarily that they're selling it individually, but it's like...
Interesting.
It's growing in the same way that MLMs do, just seemingly underground grassroots.
So if that's, is a peptide a GLP-1?
Yes.
I've been accused of being on that, but I'm not. I did lose weight by having a procedure done in my mouth. It was fixing something. But no, everybody's on GLP-1s. I lost my weight by stress and going to the gym. So I'm like a new me. I've been going to the gym for about 2 months now, regularly. But aside from that, I then got my lips and cheeks filled because now at my age, I'm a filler model. I went in my past when I was younger, I was always recruited to be an Abercrombie model, which I never did. But now I'm just a filler model. And I'm like, well, times have changed. We've gone from MySpace to my chart. And now ANF model to filler model. So I got my cheeks and my lips done. And then I went to my friend Brittany's place, BB Aesthetics. She's amazing. And that was yesterday. And she did my jawline and my chin. And I think they did a good job. My lips are a little bit big right now. I think they're going to calm down hopefully soon. But yeah, that's what I've been having the glow up with. And of course, regular maintenance is Botox and filler. But right now, I feel like you can land a 747 on my forehead.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It just looks big. Do I have a big forehead?
I'm definitely not the person to ask that because me and Rihanna can fight over the size of our foreheads. Who has the bigger one?
I think
but
our camera operators today have the camera placed nearly at eye level.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not going to work.
So the things you do. Are you okay now?
But yeah, I'm good. So, but yeah, peptides, everybody's on them. And it's testosterone replacement therapy or hormone replacement therapy. And that's the new beauty craze. And as you know,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No.
Our industry's superficial for interior design. So everybody at Market, I don't know why they don't just set up a Botox booth at Market and do all the injections right there. But everybody usually gets it right before Market.
Well, 2 main reasons. Board certified. I don't think I would want to just go into, I don't go to the nail shop to get my eyebrows waxed. I'm definitely not going to the furniture market to get Botox. So that would be my big thing. But of course, if they flew in some affluent, well-known.
They would do that.
Yeah. I mean,
they would have
they bring in Kenny G to perform at showrooms. If they brought in someone, the best of the best, that's a lot different. But I think those are one of the things that in general, and maybe you could speak to this as a male, because now that men are starting to get all of these things done, because so many people in our generation aren't ready to leave the workforce, so they want to still look competitive. I think it's important to know how you go about choosing the right provider to go to make sure that you're still looking masculine, because that's the other fear that they're going to have, that they're going to get very feminine looks out of it, because you getting your lips done, clearly you don't look like the Kardashians afterwards.
Well, I tell them, please don't make me look like a
Caitlyn.
Kardashian. Please don't make me look like a drag queen. Please don't make me look like a Kardashian. And really, when it comes to providers, next to a plastic surgeon, the second best person to do Botox is a dentist, because your dentist actually knows all the facial muscles. And a lot of dentists for the last 15, 20 years, they've been doing Botox. And a lot of people will look down on that, but they're actually nearly better than the nurse injectionist that you're going to end up with at a plastic surgeon's office. So
wait, back up. I've never heard this before, even working in pharmaceutical sales. So how did you find out about this? This is new information.
Well, I went to the dentist and he offered Botox. And then I was like, did a lot of research on it. And dentists study the facial muscles, all the facial muscles in your face. They study that. So it's natural for them to offer injectables. Injectables hit the market hard in 2009 after the Great Recession. People cut back on getting facials, fillers, facelifts. No, not fillers. They ended up cutting back on getting facelifts and invasive procedures. So the cheapest and quickest route to looking better was injectables. And now there's so many. There's so many.
I'm still on the dentist part because I would not trust my dentist.
Oh, mine's really good. Actually, I went to a plastic surgeon one day, and then 2 weeks later I went to my dentist. And I designed her office. I was like, damn it, I'm like, she's like, you just got Botox? I'm like, I did, and it doesn't look. And then she did it and fixed it, and it was perfect. So, but with that being said, during COVID, I was going to get back alley Botox. I would go to a doctor's house and he would just inject us. But I have regular Botox.
Okay, so maybe don't listen to Danny's advice about dentists.
No, dentists are good.
I mean, they're probably great for TMJ.
It has to be the right one. You need to be the right one. So,
my uncle was a dentist and my mom worked at his office. Luckily, he can't sue me if I said anything wrong. But and needless to say, I just don't, there's so much more to Botox than just knowing the muscles. I mean, that's very important because you don't want to kill someone or cause any permanent injuries, or like there's been issues where people can't smile, can't do this. It wears off, but there can be that they hit the wrong place. And knowing all the muscles helps with that. But there's the symmetry of it all, the beauty, the art of it. And I don't really think of dentists carrying that. I mean, they do with like mouth and veneers, but considering the extreme amount of veneers I've seen that are horrible, so bad that to the point I miss natural teeth. Like I almost enjoy a show more because the people all have natural teeth than I do with those veneers that they're doing now. They're bigger than their mouths.
The veneers that you're talking about are probably pop-on veneers. They make them removable, and the color that they're using is called Hollywood white. And it's the whitest white you could possibly get. And it's almost too white, in my opinion.
100%.
But yeah, everybody's getting that.
I think the problem also, because my grandfather, when he was in hospice, his dentures were too big for his mouth.
Really?
And so you couldn't really understand him very well. And it had that same, like they have that same kind of like cave in, like maybe they got fitted for their veneers before they started GLP-1s and now their teeth are too big for their mouth or something. I don't know, but it's a strange phenomenon, but it also looks like they're coming out of I don't know. I just saw a recent interview with Eva the Diva about America's Next Top Model, and she had the teeth thing, and I was just like, what is going on in Atlanta where so many people that
Eva the
to film
Diva
shows down there? Yeah.
Eva the Diva. That's a person.
Have you ever watched America's Next Top Model? Oh, yeah. That was her nickname because her name was Eva and they called her Eva the Diva. Oh, but anyway, we got a text. And I said it needed to be talked about beauty procedures. There's also the concern of the downsides, because we just recently heard about what happened with the Estee Lauder guy. Did you hear about this?
No.
I literally sent you the interview before we talked. No? Okay. Well, in New York City, Chief's medical examiner confirmed that Kendall Asher, a longtime Estee Lauder company's executive, died in February from acute respiratory failure due to a pulmonary embolism of foreign material following cosmetic injections. His death was deemed accidental. Asher had a major career in luxury beauty, including leadership roles connected to La Mer, Tom Ford Beauty, your favorite, Joe Malone, London, Keelan Paris, Balm, and the list goes on and on and on. But unfortunately, it was about, they say that he was trying to get filler in his forehead. Now, have you had filler up there or just?
No, and you're not supposed to get filler up there. I have had it done
That's what
one
I thought.
time on a scar right here, but
Yeah,
it was one time. And this guy does not look like he needs filler on his forehead.
no, I don't.
Failure due to pulmonary embolism, foreign material.
Yeah, so the filler was
Material-
found in his lungs.
Well, it got into his veins. That's
I mean,
okay. So whoever injected him injected it into a vein, which got into the bloodstream. Oh my God.
it's as if you're just now hearing about this.
I did not see this.
You don't do your homework.
Well, when we were talking about Tom Ford and Estee Lauder, I thought we were talking about Tom Ford buying, or Estee Lauder buying Tom Ford Beauty. But now I'm like, okay. So anyways, you really should not be getting, so the maximum amount of Botox or Dysport, I don't know the numbers on Dysport. Let's just go off Botox because there's all these new ones that have come out. Dysport, Xenamine, blah, blah, blah. But
Daxxify.
That's that. The maximum amount a woman should be getting is around 60 units. The maximum amount of male should be getting is around 80 some units.
Wait,
Botox
where?
is in their face. So
No, that's not true.
it's not?
No. You can get up to 100 and something units in your face. In just one area, maybe 60. But I've sold like 120 in just one face.
I could be wrong.
I've gotten over 100 in my face.
in one sitting
Yeah. I get my neck,
of Botox.
my lip,
I've gotten neck.
a little bit of both. It's
The neck is a new one. They didn't
Dysport,
used to do
not
that.
Dysport,
Dysport.
Daxxify and Botox. But I've gotten in my forehead. I get it in my bunny lines, my 11s, my crow's feet, my upper here, and then
Crow's
down
feet
here, the bands.
does 3 injections on each side, 3, 6, 9. 3 units on each, 3, 6, 9 units, 18 typically on your crow's feet. And then, but anyway, all of the units are different.
Keep fighting with a
Dysport-
spa director.
I'm not fighting. No, I'm not fighting. But Dysport and Botox are the units are not the same. Which
No,
is probably
they're
what
not.
Daxxify.
Daxxify.
I've never heard that one. But
It's a peptide.
it is.
Mm-hmm. So it gives you also a glow to your skin as well as doing the muscle.
No, I have had
relaxant.
that. I've had something injected that was supposed to be a moisturizer. I had it all over. That was years
Okay.
ago.
Daxxify's kind of new, but I mean, I
Oh.
never know with you. You could
No.
have been a test subject since
I
you're a
know.
model.
A model. I sat in the chair yesterday when I was getting, I go, I don't even know what I'm getting today. They just here. Fill me out.
So, well, what did you learn while they were filling you up? Because I'm sure they were educating the other injectors while they were doing it. This is
That's the name of the needle. I don't know. I was getting poked and pulled and plucked and tucked. Is it cranial? Cranium? Cranial.
I know what you're trying to say, but I can't think of it. Because it's like a needle, so it's not as painful, and
Well, they have
like you can
multiple
put it
needles
through a
length.
balloon and it won't pop.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, they
Oh.
were like moving it around. But anyway, yeah, men have been getting a lot. They've been getting a lot. They've been getting Botox done a lot more. And it's being marketed to them as well.
Yes.
So that was a whole new thing. And that's been going on for about 20 years. Now, men are less likely to talk to you about it or tell you that they've gotten it done because they're embarrassed. I don't know why. And I can tell you that I know somebody who did go get Botox because they borrowed my BMW to go get it, didn't tell me about it, and totaled my BMW while they were on their way. But yeah.
It wasn't me. That's all I know. I'm playing innocent to this. But you touch on a couple of things, because when I was a spa director, it was very rare for men to come in. And
yeah,
almost never would they provide us with before and after pictures. But it was a lot of education with it as well, because they couldn't tell you the difference between Botox and Juvederm. They're just like, they would say all the same things. Oh, yeah, I just got filler done when they only got Botox done.
Oh, yeah.
Or I got moisturizer injected into my face when it's hyaluronic acid.
That's what I got. I got that. That's what I got.
I know.
Because I called it salicylic
acid? That's a different acid.
Yeah, I called it that. And they were like, no, you didn't. I'm like, okay.
It's all good. That's what
good for 27.
I'm like the spa whisperer. But so that's why I wanted you to talk about your experience with it, because I feel it's important for guys to feel comfortable and to be just as educated as women are. Because a lot of times with consumers, well, at least at my spa, they were so well versed. They knew all the questions to ask. They were really on it. And now I feel like men, they might be more hesitant because it's not something they can so easily understand as, gay men understand, because y'all been dating and looking good for a while. They're confusing the chicks and theys and those. But for the straight men now that are starting to get it done, it's a matter of, like I said before, it's about competing in today's work market and just being able to.
This guy from Estée Lauder did not need filler.
No, he looked amazing. But that's the other part of it. When you work in the beauty industry, it's almost expected. There was a big thing in my industry when I started that everybody had their boobs done. Everybody had Botox. It was never.
I remember that.
They had acrylic nails. I don't have acrylic nails now, but it was like you had to go almost to compete. You had to fit that same cookie cutter mold. And I think a lot of front facing industries, that's kind of the case where with interior design or whether you work in other service industries, you end up wanting to fit the look of the job as well.
Oh, God. It's exhausting. Well, you have to be on camera. And not only we have to be client facing, we have to be media ready at all times. We have to be, when we're at market, we have to be on it because we're meeting the big CEOs of other companies. It's exhausting.
It's the hottie tax, as they call it.
What'd you call it?
You have to pay extra to be hot. Always joking with my husband, like, wait, you married me hot. Did you not expect there would be maintenance work to that? Like, as I get older, it's going to cost you more, sir.
Of course. What do you think of med spa design? Because I can tell you that I don't think she'll care if I say this. I was at Brittany's spa yesterday, and this is her third location that I've known her to be at. And it was the most beautiful one I've seen. And it was like nice and calming. And I actually felt like I was in a true spa. Now, the other ones I've been to that are more commercial and corporate, they're like very basic.
Mm-hmm.
And hers was like, you could tell that she paid attention to the design. Any doctor's office that I go in, I just was at one this morning. It drives me nuts when they put you in a chair and they lean you back and you're looking up at fluorescent lighting. They forgot to pay attention to the ceiling. And they usually have different lights for whatever they're doing, but these doctors don't pay attention to the ceilings, which they don't need these lights shining down on you. And like when I go to the orthodontist, they give me sunglasses to lay down with because then they turn on the light to look in your mouth. That's at least smart. But it's so funny, like all these different doctor's offices that have these fluorescent lights, and I always end up putting my own sunglasses on.
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, look, I want them to have as much light as they need to see where to inject and make sure that I don't end up, cross-eyed or something. But I do see that as a problem, because the difference between on the spa side compared to the medical side, there's different boards that regulate things. So there's also an element of the more you add into the room, the more the board is going to be making sure it's clean, it's fat, it's this, it's that. So you kind of want to limit how much stuff you put in there that's not necessary. But I do think there is that element of when I go to a med spa for a procedure, I want to feel like I'm at a doctor's office to some extent, other than the ugly robes they give you. Paper robes, I don't want that. But
Well, then we
I
should
do
take out the
like-
word spa because that sounds relaxing. It should just be called doctor's office then, no?
No, because it is cosmetic. It is something where you leave feeling better. I mean, sometimes with doctor's offices, you leave feeling better, but a lot of times you're going there in pain and something's wrong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I do the cheerfulness and the calmness that is at a med spa, so to speak. But I do also like I could see them adding more things to make it more pleasant.
Oh, it was just the finishes, like the wall
But,
treatment,
yeah.
the paint of the ceiling.
Yeah.
She had plenty of lighting, but it was done correctly.
Yeah. I don't want them to do corny seascapes up there or something.
No.
I see
Well,
what you
that's
mean.
Chiropractor. That's chiropractor.
Well, that's fine. I don't go to fake doctors, but
You're
I
gonna say
appreciate that.
Oh God.
Just kidding. Don't get mad at
It worked
mad
on
at
me. Dr. Love.
Something recently where they were like making fun of chiropractors, where they were saying that it was invented by someone who saw aliens or something, and I was like, wait, what?
Scientology?
Was it made by the same guy? Because I was like, maybe they looked up dumb stuff. I don't know. I need to look into that because I have nothing against chiropractors. The whole concept of it kind of creeps me out. I'm scared of them.
Cracking. I mean, they fixed my shoulder earlier this year. What a year I've had. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
forgot
Talk about
that.
this shoulder.
Oh God. Well, goes way back to when I was 3 years old and my mother wasn't paying attention to me, and I was in another room of the duplex next door. I climbed into a metal cabinet. The metal cabinet collapsed on me, fell on me. I was trapped, blah, 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 broke my leg. I was in the hospital with my leg in the air for 3 months. No, 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. So one of my legs is 1 inch longer than the other. And all throughout growing up, like when they would do the tests in school, they'd think I had scoliosis, and I didn't. So anyway, it was compressing my vertebrae, and I was like, let me try to go to a chiropractor first. And he was so good. And told me what to do. He was like, you have to come 3 days a week for at least 2-3 weeks. And I think we can fix this. And he did. And then he gave me advice and told me to add, because of my situation with the leg, I'm like, I'm not going to have a lift on the outside of my shoe. So he told me to double stack my inserts that I put in my shoes, and it's worked. And it's worked really well. So that started off in January. And yeah. So yeah, now my shoulder's fixed. Yay.
And now you're working out.
And I'm working out. I got muscles again. They're big.
Ooh. So you can tell me where the beach is at?
No.
Remember I did that with Ethan? He was just like so confused.
I
was
know.
like, never mind. It's generational. Stop aging me, you little youngin'.
No.
So speaking of working out, there's this Love Island challenge. Have you heard of this?
No. I'm sure Amy has. What is it?
Okay, so this is my new workout schedule because I've been paying for a membership, which is what they count on you to do, because I have not gone in probably a year. No, not quite a year, but it's getting there. Well, anyway, with the Love Island challenge, you're supposed to work out the entire time you're watching Love Island, or at least half of the show. So I get on my little walking pad, I get my dumbbells, and I just go to town the entire time the show's on. And that's the goal, is like you're supposed to work out while you're watching the show because it comes on 6 days a week. So
Is that
all
show-
these
is it-
women are becoming bombshells watching the show, but everybody watches it. Like,
Is it ever
everybody's
off
watching.
the air? I hear people talking about it all the time.
It started off so boring this season. So I think there was a lot of people, like a lot of discourse of, oh, I'm not even going to watch. And then last night is when, I would even say the episode before last night, which I'm kind of thrown off by it because I normally watch it the morning after. But lately I've been staying up late enough because I'm watching FIFA soccer every day. So because my teams are winning, all but Germany. But anyway, whatever.
IFA.
What did I say?
IFA.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So then it's just been really a lot of fun to like
So-
watch all the games and to watch Love.
Where is Love Island? Is it an actual place?
Yeah, it's in Fiji. They
okay,
send.
I think. No, that was Survivor.
Oh, it's better than Survivor.
I've been my office is watching Survivor. I don't even know how to watch Love Island. I hear everybody talking about it.
Do you have
Just-
Peacock?
I can't imagine that I wouldn't.
Oh. Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you? You don't watch television, so why would you have Peacock?
Well, I watch my iPad when I go to bed. So is that TV?
I don't
That
know.
will be. Okay. But anyway,
Splitting hairs again.
Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I could tell you that back in the day when Jersey Shore first came out, I would watch that at the gym on the elliptical. And that was back in the day.
And you were GTL. You remember that?
Gym Tan Laundry.
Okay, so what's so funny is so my daughter's friends,
Yeah.
they're on this retro kick. So they're watching Jersey Shore.
Uh-huh.
Like they're getting reintroduced to all the shows that we kind of grew up with. They're watching.
They're watching Glee. They were watching Glee in this office the other day, and they're watching Survivor. But they're watching Survivor from the first time. When did it come out?
I don't know. I don't know.
But they're watching. They started with season 1.
Oh,
And I'm like, that you guys weren't even born then, I don't think. But I don't know.
I mean, that's the fun of it all, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it was really interesting because, of course, I watched that while my daughter was, I think I was pregnant on bed rest. Maybe I might have been when watching Jersey Shore. So to hear her friends are watching it now is kind of funny because, you were talking earlier about having to translate. Do you have that text up where you had to translate? Was it you?
Yeah, it was me.
Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if
Go on.
people can guess what it means. Because I was like, oh, wait. So I might actually know some of the.
So the first question was, what is mogging? And that I had to look up. I still don't know what it is. And then I got told to ask somebody to translate this. Chat, I feel Rick is cooked. The underground plant lore is giving absolute cinema and the vibes are off. Bro has negative aura. Delulu is the Salulu. We're so back.
Yeah.
So when it said chat, I was
That's like
like,
the group chat.
oh,
Like your friends have
How I-
chat.
figured that out, but I thought chat was a person. And then I thought they just typed it wrong. And then Rick is cooked. Rick's in trouble. Maybe.
Yep.
The underground plant lore.
So
I don't-
lore is like the story, like your origin story. They're like, oh my God, I love your lore. Like when you tell a story and they're like, oh my God, I figured like sharing where you're from. If you start talking about Youngstown, oh, tell me more. That's your lore. So it's that. It's like
Oh.
your background story.
Is giving absolute cinema.
Okay, so
Cinema
giving.
means perfect.
So there's Martin Scorsese. There's like a meme of him going around absolute cinema where he's talking about something being so great, so perfect, like the visuals or the video or whatever. So they'll say that about any like you could say that about a client whose room was absolutely perfect. You're like absolute cinema
Huh.
because everything is in the right place. Everything is beautiful. You love it. What did you say right before that?
The underground plant lore is giving absolute
I don't know the
cinema
underground part.
and the vibes are off.
Oh, the vibes.
Well, the
So-
vibe, I think I get vibing.
Yeah. But they'll be like, oh, are we going for vibes or are we going for food? Are we going for vibes or are we going for,
So does that like experience and atmosphere?
Mhm.
Okay. Bro has negative aura. I think that's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it?
Very much so.
And then Delulu is the Salulu.
Delulu is short for delusion. Being
Okay.
delusional is the solution.
I don't get it.
So
Solution is being delusional?
yeah, we're just gonna ignore it. He's cooked. He's already burnt. He's already dead. He's already in trouble. So we're
Okay.
just gonna act like we don't know what's going on.
We're so back.
That normally means we're good.
Okay.
So
So the translation I'll read it one more time. Chat, I feel Rick is cooked, means everyone, I think Rick is having a difficult time. The underground plant lore is giving absolute cinema and the vibes are off. The training stories are surprisingly dramatic and something feels wrong. Bro has negative aura and Delulu's the Salulu means Rick lacks confidence. Optimism may be irrational but helpful. We're so back. Things seem to be improving.
Oh, that wasn't all one sentence together. That was like multiple sentences.
Now I'll send them to you so you can.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
But that came to me from my friend in Texas.
But I liked how you were talking about designer, like with the design of med spas and so on. Because hospitality, I think in general, is one of those things that a lot of people will be indulging in this summer. So maybe
Summer bodies. Wait,
summer bodies, summer
Hold
looks,
on.
some luxury spaces.
Looksmaxxing. I think that's,
Yes.
that's what somebody told me I'm doing today.
Yes. I said manosphere, but I meant Looksmaxxing.
Which I guess there could be a bad version of that, and there could be a good version.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right on that?
Well, the bad version, this guy was buying these peptides and everything online and injecting them not only in himself, but also his girlfriend as an untrained medical professional and being like underage, I think she was. And he was not, he was 19. So it wasn't like he was a full on adult himself, but he was injecting her with meth and
In the
her
face?
Yeah.
That I don't get.
At all.
What is meth going to do when you inject it into your face? Because isn't people that do that known to not have good skin?
That's what I was thinking. But I think it's because of the opioids in it make them itchy or scratchy, so they feel like there's bugs on them. So that's why. But I think his thought was, because I'm trying to think dumb, is that it makes people thinner on meth as well. So maybe he was thinking in his mind this would erase fat or, make her look more hollowed out in the face. I don't know. I honestly am like, first of all, you're doing this on video, on social media. How is it not illegal that you're injecting an illegal substance into someone you're not injecting it into their arm. Okay. So it's not for the
Right.
high necessarily, but
Right.
you're still injecting somebody with an illegal substance on camera. How is this not illegal?
You're asking, is that a question? Because I don't know.
I'm wondering.
They're too young to be getting it. But anyway, if you want to talk about methamphetamine or any kind of amphetamines will metabolize your Botox and filler faster. So if you are on any kind of Adderall or Vyvanse, it will metabolize you'll need more stuff faster. God, I love how we segue into things.
I was like, what? It's like,
Random
hey, by the way, meth heads, your Botox is not going to last as long.
There
But-
goes the Looksmaxxing.
Also, for Adderall addicts, no, my necklace fell back apart. I love this necklace so much. I got it a bazillion years ago. It's for prosperity,
Oh.
and it has an ancient Chinese coin on it, and these are all jade pieces.
Yeah.
And even the red cord is supposed to mean for something. Millions of years ago. It broke millions of years ago. But while we were on here, I was like trying really quickly to fix it just to see if I could make it stay on. Energy Muse is the name of the company it's from. This is my second one, and it broke. Like, I don't know. There's supposed to be a meaning behind the breaking. So, my apology. I keep it in here as my little good luck thing for prosperity because I was like, I'm not buying another one of those things because they were kind of expensive. And that was my second one.
Oh my God. I hope this recorded right because Kaden had my video pinned and all I could see was me this whole time. And I just figured out how to unpin me. And now I can see you. So the audio of this should be really good. We'll find out.
I feel, let's just close out just to make sure.
Okay. I was
That
like,
would
why
be
is it
crazy.
pinned? Huh? Well, I had it on speaker view, so it should have, but it pinned me. And now you're zooming. Now your camera's doing the thing mine was doing.
Yeah, I accidentally changed some of the settings, and I'm definitely going to turn those off
Okay.
when we're done. But
Well, I
didn't
love
want to
this
do it.
beauty episode. We were supposed to talk about Tom Ford buying Estee Lauder, or Estee Lauder buying Tom Ford Beauty, but then we went on a whole different path.
I never was going to talk about Tom Ford buying Estee Lauder
Oh.
Beauty. It was about Estee Lauder guy dying.
Oh, where did you
The
send
Kendall
this? 'Cause I
Asher
don't
of it
see
all.
it.
Huh?
Where did you send it? Because I don't see it.
Oh, I think I sent it to you on Instagram.
Oh,
Because I don't remember though.
it's so funny. While we've been doing this, they just messaged me and said, "Hi, how's your chin and jaw doing? I had to leave for a Botox party. Sorry, I didn't get to say goodbye."
Mm. Oh, it's funny. I didn't even talk about my procedures that I've had done because I'm a
Oh,
big
yeah, you
fan
just
of.
wanted to out me. Bring me out of the closet.
I mean, I did say that I get a bunch of Daxxify,
I'm
so I know you
kidding.
can get more than 60. But, oh, I need to start getting my hands done. That's what that said.
Okay, Madonna.
Just kidding.
Just wear gloves.
Because I'm like, well, where are all those wrinkles? No, it's just my hand moving. But I'm still swollen on this one. So a week ago, I fell and got all these scabs on my face, and luckily
I
they've
remember that.
fallen off. But I had microneedling done the day after I fell, and she was more or less explaining that they couldn't do over where my injuries were. But I'm so glad I went despite my injuries because she gave me a serum that was able to put over my injuries as well. And there's no sign of scars at all. I'm so excited because I've never really scraped my face up before. So that was a first for me. But I had microneedling done. I get that done probably every season change. So 4 times to 3 times a year.
I've also been getting hydrating facials and that RF facial thing, which I haven't gotten it lately.
I'm not a big fan of radio frequency.
I know, but that's the new. Ooh, everybody's pushing that.
Yeah. Well, my girlfriend, she gets microneedling, and she's always talking about how painful it is, and mine's never painful. Although I do the lidocaine at home and then go to the spa, so I don't know if it's whatever cocktail they're using prior to. But funny enough, when I was a pharmaceutical sales rep, I sold LMX and lidocaine. I sold all these products, so I know how to use them properly. So I don't know if maybe it's just human error on the people. Yeah, I can't imagine they were less trained than I was on how to make people numb. But she's always talking about it's painful, so I'm assuming it's the radio frequency that's causing the pain because I don't have any pain with mine. Do you have pain with your microneedling? Do they lidocaine you first too?
No, I had pain. Oh, do I have pain? I've had it microneedling or the RF thing done 3 times, and they get. I got back to when we were in the warehouse. I got back and I felt like my face was on fire, and I slathered aloe vera all over it, and it calmed down. But it hurts like the first hour or two, and then it's good.
Yeah, find out what that is because I don't know
It's the
anything.
RF facial.
Oh, okay, it is the radio frequency.
Yeah,
I'm staying away from that. You can pay me to
you
do
told me
anything.
you looked it up, and it didn't look. Or the FDA said something about it recently, and then I was like, "Oh, great! Now you tell me as I'm walking into the place."
Well, I try to help. You know, you can lead the horse to water.
I also laser hair remove on my back. But yeah.
How many treatments have you done?
Oh my God. I'm Italian, so of course it takes more. I'm up to 8 treatments, and I just bought a package for 6 more. So they keep calling it maintenance, but it seems like it comes back. I don't know. Do you know how much it costs to have a tattoo removed? Not that I've never had a tattoo. I don't have one. This guy had come into the one med spa I was at, and he was getting tattoo removal. And I'm like, oh, you can do that? And they're like, oh yeah, with black ink, it's easy. It was like $20,000 to $30,000 to have a tattoo removed. And you have to have a minimum of X amount of sessions. And each session is like $900 to $1,200. And you have to have, she was like, yeah, usually it's like 20 sessions. And I'm doing the math. And I'm like, what?
It's cheaper not to get the tattoo.
Right. And they take a laser and you just go in, you keep getting it laser. It's like burning it off. They burn it
And
off.
it's painful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So maybe
I know someone that had that done.
Yeah. Maybe I'm
I mean, if you get the wrong man's name tattooed on you, I don't blame you. But there was an MTV, and poor kids didn't grow up with this. What you remember? What is it called? True Story. MTV True Story. Did you ever watch this?
Yeah, one of my friends
it was
was
like
on it. True
documentaries
Story.
for kids.
One of my friends was on True Story of moving to New York back in the day.
See, your lore is amazing. You just never know.
Am I giving off garden vibes?
The underground route? I don't. Ooh, okay. Yeah, because what was I going to? I forgot what I was going to say, but I also remembered the fact that maybe we weren't recording right.
No,
But I'm sure we were.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a beauty episode brought to you by Daniel
TDX
Hall,
Podcast.
TDX Podcast, and Camille Tower Power.
Yeah. I can't wait to get my little mic flag too, because shout out to the Daniel Home team for making the new TDX Pod mic flags because they're
Yes.
so gorge.
You're getting one too. They're coming.
And you get a flag, and you get a flag.
Do you know how hard it was to find these?
I get a flag.
Yeah, happy 4th of the July. Happy 4th of the July.
Both. So depending on,
Your flag's
I don't
upside
piss anybody
down.
off.
Girl, you're black. Oh, is it supposed to be upside down? Are you going to the
There's
Great
outposts.
American State Fair? The Great American Fair?
Didn't it already happen? And wasn't
I
there
don't-
already
no,
like
I think it's
less
this
than
weekend.
250 people?
It's
at
this
Summer?
weekend, I think.
Oh, there's more.
Started this week. Well, it ends on they're going to drop the ball in Times Square on Friday at midnight. They're doing like the New Year's Eve drop. They're dropping the ball for the 4th of July.
I got it, but I thought you were talking about specifically just the DC thing. So
No,
nationally,
it's happening. Each state's having their own thing. I think they're having something in Ohio, but the DC thing, I would guess it would be this weekend or all week. I don't even know.
I don't either because I know they were like showing videos of it being very
I
empty.
know.
I saw
But-
that, but I didn't know.
I feel like it started on Monday. Who's going to go there on Monday?
Not I. I
was
wouldn't
actually-
go.
I
No
was
matter
thinking-
who the president was, I wouldn't go to
It
that.
just seems like it would be so much.
Yeah, I was surprised it wasn't full chaos.
Yeah. But-
I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to be full, regardless, because I mean, no matter how you may feel politically, it's still our
America.
nation's birthday, 250th year, and me being a bicentennial baby myself, it means a lot to me. I'm excited. I mean, I'm wearing blue. I wanted to buy the family, all of us, like matching. Now you got me scared to say it. Football jerseys for America for the soccer games, and they were all like, absolutely no.
Wait, soccer jerseys? American soccer jerseys? So do you know the Uruguayan Ecuadorian? The Ecuadorian soccer team, apparently they have the soccer teams training all over the country.
Right.
So the Ecuadorian soccer team has been staying in Columbus, practicing, and they fly to wherever the game is, and then they come back. It's been going on for a month. And apparently
Oh.
they're in the finals.
Not anymore. Mexico just beat them last night.
Oh, okay. That my information was a day old.
No, it's literally up to the minute. It was just last night. Like
Huh.
I stayed up for that game. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I think it ended around 11, 12, something like that. So
We see them driving by every morning and I'm like, wait, they're flying to, where's the games? Where are the games?
they're they're in Texas and LA.
There's none in Columbus, right?
No.
We're just here training is what it said. And I was very, very confused. Very confused.
It's like, I don't think it's Jersey, but there's some other random state out
Nashville.
there. I'm trying to remember where I've
St.
seen
Louis.
them talk about. I want to say Missouri. But
We're
no.
actually hosting the Olympics in Columbus. They're having
they have-
soccer or soccer stadium here for the Olympics next in 2028 for the LA Olympics, which is kind of
Wait, what?
funny. The LA Olympics, they don't have enough soccer sites, so they spread them out all over the country. So Nashville's a site, Columbus is a site, Kansas City's a site, San Antonio. Why do I? There's a couple other ones too. But yeah,
San Francisco, that's another one.
Yeah. Ecuadorian.
So they're playing Mexico City, Guadalajara, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, and Vancouver. Those are the places they're playing.
Is there one final game and one final place? Because I think Madonna's doing the halftime show. I've been hearing all kinds of racket that she's being very demanding and she wants all this. Google Madonna FIFA.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, for the show. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't just
no,
how are you going to be a prima donna? But she's Madonna.
I know. And her
I'm still mad they're not doing her movie. Well, I guess there's.
Oh, no, they're doing her movie.
Netflix
they're doing it.
Gonna do it.
They're doing it. What's her name? Julia Garner's playing her. She just didn't. She got in a fight with Universal, I believe.
Yeah.
Just read it the other day. Because she wanted it to be out for the release of her albums right now. And my God, what is Kiki Cosmetics? She has her hands in all these different branding deals with this new album coming out. Confessions 2. Kiki Cosmetics or Kiko. Meet Kiko. And it's Korean skincare. God, we get so sidetracked. Soccer, Madonna, skincare.
I got it. It's at New York, Jersey Stadium on July 19th. Madonna will co-headline the historic World Cup 2026 final halftime show. Madonna with Shakira and BTS. Shakira.
Oh, that's an interesting trio.
I would say so. Very random.
Okay.
But I'm in love with football. I had played soccer as a kid. Did you know that?
I did not, but I did as well. I didn't like it.
Huh? I played. What do you mean you didn't like it? How long did you play?
A couple years. My mother had me in basketball, soccer, flag football, baseball.
Well, you're
baseball
tall.
for a while.
Yeah.
Basketball was boring.
Football. Was it because you were on the bench the whole time?
No.
If you could be
baseball. I played first base.
I thought you said basketball.
Basketball I hated. I don't even know I don't even remember. That's how much I hated it. Yeah.
I just realized this is my soccer trophy. It's behind me. And my soccer team in 1982.
19
It's the 1900s.
Back then.
My husband was 1 year old. Wow. When I got this award.
Okay, are we breaking here? Do we want to do an outro or intro or anything?
I'll do that. Okay. Well, thanks again for joining us on TDX Pod. This has been another fun episode with your host,
Danny fucking Russo.
And Camille Asher. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms.
Your home should feel bold, polished, and totally you. I'm Danny Russo with Daniel Home. We design, remodel, and style spaces that look expensive because they are done right. From kitchens and bathrooms to full home renovations, we also got you covered on the furniture and the finishes that bring it all together. Are you ready to elevate your look? Visit danielhome.com or call 614-227-3155.